Gourmet Gambit. Today we're going to do a special recipe on fried chicken with some Indian, Indonesian and Chinese flavors to make this a very special fried chicken. I'm Wes Waldman, let's get started. So let's have a look at our ingredients. We got ginger, lime, garlic, Chinese 5 spice mix, Indian garam masala, ground coconut, cane sugar, breadcrumbs, 2/3 of corn flour, 1/3 of rice flour, sesame seeds, some Spanish smoked paprika, salt, your pepper mill or ground pepper, some cane syrup, some light soy sauce, Sriracha sauce, coconut milk, and we got our chicken. I'm cooking for about 5 to 6 persons. One small chicken is good for a bucket for 2. If you got a deep fryer, that's okay. If not, you need a large pan and you need some vegetable oil for your frying. And what I forgot to tell you is that you also need some green chili peppers. We're going to cut our chicken, cut the legs. Here you see where you have to cut, in between the bones, cut the wings, and this is the same, in between the bones. And we're going to cut this in half. Now you can choose if you want to use this or not. That's up to you. And we're going to cut these in half as well. Cut off the extreme side of the wings and cut these right in between the bones. And we're going to take the legs. You have to find in between the bones, and here you go. Here we got nice little chunks. We got our wings, we got pieces of breast, and we got our chicken legs. So we're going to clean our ginger. So same for the garlic. We're just going to get the skin off. So we're going to cut our ginger in little slices. We're going to put them in our kitchen robot. Put some garlic. And we're going to slice this very fine. And we're going to preserve this for our coating. So we got our 2/3 of corn flour, 1/3 of rice flour, 1/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. And we're going to mix this all up. And we're not going to put any salt or pepper or spices in here. So we have separated our chicken in 3 equal parts. We're going to add some salt, some pepper. This one, Chinese 5 spices. This one, garam masala. And the third one has some lime, smoked paprika, and then we're going to mix this all up. And we're going to put this aside for half an hour. We're going to chop some chili. So most of the seeds come out. Green chilies are not as hot, so you can choose to leave them in. That's your choice, to give a little bit of extra heat. And now we're going to do our coating. Well, everywhere. So these are the 5 spices. And we got the garam masala one. And the one with the paprika and the lime. Here they are, nicely well coated, ready to fry. Put in a good amount of oil. We're going to heat up our oil up to 170 degrees Celsius, that's 338 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to fry them for the first time. We're going to fry them twice. Okay, here we're up to 170 degrees, so We're going to put in our first batch. Be very careful with the oil. So we're going to lower the fire a little bit, and if you keep it around about 160 degrees, that's okay. Now the chunks I got are not very big, so I think we're going to fry them for the first time up to 6 or 7 minutes. Don't mix up your 3 different flavors when you do the batches, because we got 3 different sauce coatings as well for these. So as soon as we have fried the last flavor for the first time, we're going to continue directly by frying a second time the first batch we did. And this is going to take about 5 minutes. So by double frying, you're really going to have a nice and crunchy coating on it. Now we're going to make our sauce for our first flavor, 5 spices Chinese. So we're going to use some of the same oil we used for frying, because it already got a lot of flavors in there. Now we got our ginger and garlic mix. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. So we're going to let it fry a little bit. Now we're going to put in our soy sauce, 1/4 cup. A tablespoon of Sriracha sauce, our cane syrup, a little bit of 5 spices, and then a good tablespoon of cane sugar, and this is really going to caramelize it. And we're going to put our 5 spices blend fried chicken in there. We're going to lower the heat a little bit, and we're going to coat them all around. Then again, some oil. We're still going to use 2 tablespoons of garlic and ginger. And then we're going to pour in some coconut milk, just a little bit of Sriracha sauce, and our ground coconut, a good teaspoon of garam masala spice blend. As soon as you see that it's thickening, put in your chicken with the garam masala spice blend, of course. We're going to make this all stick on the chicken, and this is going to be our Indian flavored fried chicken. And now we're going for the last one. Oil. The rest of our garlic and ginger. Our soy sauce, 1/4 cup. Our cane syrup. A little bit of smoked paprika. The rest of our Sriracha sauce, a good tablespoon of cane sugar or brown sugar, of course. Brown sugar is very nice as well. Put in our chilies and the chicken. Lower the fire so you get the time to get all the juices on there. And this one is going to be sweet, hot and spicy with a nice smoky flavor. If you kept your oil under 170 degrees, if it didn't go up to 190 degrees. This is a perfect oil to do your wok, stir and fry and wok with. Just filter it to get all the impurities out, and you can perfectly fry with this, stir and fry your vegetables, noodles, meat. It already got a lot of flavor in there. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and see you back soon.